Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do something unusual. This kind of video I'm going to make as my first one because let me tell you what it is about. So it is about all the problems which we as youth face from daily basis, but then there are very less people we can speak to about all this. Like what? Like you feel underconfident but you don't know how to fix that to speak. So I am starting this new series called Let's Fix That. Yes, the name of the series is Let's Fix That. So in the series, the first one is known as Are You Feeling Underconfident? Let's fix that. Okay, so let's first of all talk about how do you feel? Do you feel that you are not good enough? Do you feel that you always find yourself comparing with other people? And you feel that they have sorted it all out in their lives and you are someone who is just lagging so behind? Or are you someone who is afraid of trying new things because you feel that you are going to fail? Then you are someone who is underconfident. And let me tell you, this is not something which you are born with, and with right strategies this is something which you can fix. So let's stick together and let's talk about it. Okay, so first of all, let me tell you, this is something which will hold you back. It will not allow you to try new things, and then you are going to doubt yourself, your capabilities. You will keep on underestimating yourself, and you will not be able to live the life you are you are capable of and you are dreaming to live. Also, all this will cause you quite a lot of anxiousness and frustration, because then you will see your friends will be growing in respective things and you will find that you are kind of stuck. So what are the things you can actually do? Before we discuss that, let's talk about why do you become underconfident. See, this is not something which happens in one day. No, you do not become underconfident in just one day. It all starts from the home, first of all, where you might have been feeling the constant comparisons, maybe with your siblings, or maybe with your cousins, or maybe with the neighbors' kids. So first thing which we face sometimes at home is constant comparisons, that they are so good, you are not that good. So that is something which makes you a little anxious about your own capabilities. Second thing I feel is something that you were someone who took a chance, but you did not you did not quite come up to the expectation you were expecting, and you failed in that chance. So now you are someone who is really scared of trying new things, and you feel like that, do I actually deserve that chance? Because I decided last time and I failed. And that's how you keep pulling yourself down every time, and you keep making your confidence go down. You keep your confidence always under the whatever mark you have made. Okay, and third thing I feel which might be the reason is quite a labeling which we start. It might happen in your peer group, it might happen at your school or at your home as well. So see, we have kind of a lot of criteria for labeling people. If someone is not scoring too many marks, we label them as not intelligent. Or someone who is not very talkative, we label them as introvert. We keep labeling people, and after some time what will happen is this labeling starts to feel like your own reality, even when it is not. Okay, so that is what happens. If people have been telling you that you are not intelligent, you grow up believing that you are someone who is not intelligent and who doesn't deserve to crack any competition exam, and you will not be able to make it to anywhere. So before I go to the next part, let me tell you something about myself. I flunked in maths in my 10th boards. I had compartment. And then I was not given science as my stream. I had to forcefully take arts as my stream. And at that time in 90s, taking arts as your stream in 11th was a crime, I tell you. But then I never let that past of mine, or maybe a failure of mine, decide the worth. Okay, so because now if you will meet me as a person, you will never ever say that I'm someone who is underconfident, because I am not. Okay, so any mistake which you have done in your past, don't let that define your present. Hear that again. Okay, any past mistake will not define your present worth. Always remember, if there is something which you have done wrong in the past, just move on. Always remember that why life is like this. Why do we have same beautiful mornings every single day? Because if you want to change, if you decide to change your life, you will have the exact same day the other day as well. And here, let me tell you something else as well. If you are someone, if you are a child, and if you are thinking that somebody will come shake you, and you will be out of your slumber, and then they are going to change your life for you, they are not. Nobody is going to come to save you. You are the only person who can save yourself. So don't wait for anyone, be it your parents, be it your brother, be it your sister, be it your girlfriend, be it your boyfriend. Okay, do not wait for anyone to come and save you. Be that one person who will always uplift yourself. Okay, so now that we have discussed the background enough, let's talk about how do we fix if we are feeling underconfident. So the number one thing I will do is cut on your negative self-talk. Yes. So what happens is, if you have grew up in an environment where you are compared, or maybe you are told that you are not worthy enough, or maybe you're not good enough, or whatever it is, you tend to do a lot of negative self-talk. And let me tell you, that is something which restricts you so much that you do not even realize that it's affecting your life. So if you're someone who is into a lot of self negative talk, remember to change that. Okay, you make a rule here that you are not going to talk negative to yourself about yourself. Even you are in the most pathetic situation, even you just had a breakup right now, yesterday itself, you will not tell yourself, this is where I was wrong, or this is what my fault is, or this is where I fucked it up. No, you are not going to say that to yourself. What you will tell yourself is, I tried my best. This is the best I could give in a relationship. This is the best I could invest. Now I am going to invest all that energy on myself, and I'm going to become a better version of myself. So remember, no self-talk at all. This is so harming that you do not even realize. So please remember, whatever you will focus on, if you are focusing on all the negative aspects of yourself, that's where you are giving your energies to. It will keep multiplying. So remember to focus your energies on the right thing. Okay, should I give you an example here? Let me say it so that you know. So imagine that if I'm not good in running, I will not say to myself that I'm not good in running, I'm not good in running. I'll say to myself that I am trying to become better in running every single day. I'm working hard, I'm working out every day, I'm going for a run every day. And I'm sure that by the time this year ends, I'll be so much better. So let me tell you, everything starts here. This is your mind, and whatever you tell your mind, you are going to multiply that. So be very mindful of what you are telling your mind. No negative self-talks. Remember that. Okay, next, second point I want you to focus on is, always write down your achievements somewhere on a piece of paper, or maybe in a note section area of your phone. And whenever you feel like comparing yourself or your life with someone else, go back and read those notes. Remind yourself that you are doing good. You are trying to fix it all one by one. Also, do not go and compare yourself with people on social media. Let me tell you, they are not telling you the 60% of the reality. It's only 40%, the best of the life they try and show it on social media. So it is not something which is very, very real. Also, remember that when you live in this constant comparison, that's the time you stop focusing on yourself. Why? Because you are diverting your energies in the wrong direction. Okay, you are someone who is not putting in gratitude, for your growth. You are someone who is diverting your energies in, again, a lot of negative ways, and you are telling yourself, I do not have this. So sometimes you will look at social media, at your friend's account, and you will feel that, oh my god, they have parents who can afford everything. I do not have parents who could give me such a luxurious lifestyle. They never took me for holidays. Okay, but let me tell you, that is not something you should be focusing on. You should be focusing on that at least you had a roof on your head, you had food on your plate, and you were given chance to go to school. So let me tell you, you're already better than 50% of the population in India who doesn't even get all these things. So whenever you feel like comparing yourself, use gratitude as your power. Yes, change the energies. Always remember, change your energy from comparison to gratitude. Okay, now let's go to the third point. Third point is focus on your progress and embrace the journey rather than the results. Okay, so imagine if you are preparing for SSB, all of the time you will be worried about the fact that, am I going to clear SSB? Am I going to make it? Am I going to crack it? What if I do not make it? What if I get out of the screening? What if then? It's okay. Even if you get out of the screening round, you did one part of it and you learned something. Tomorrow, after 5 years, when you will look back at that moment, you will remember how much it taught you to persist, and how much it taught you to be patient with yourself. So no failure is a wastage. In fact, I feel that more than your success, it's your failures who teaches you the most. So never take failures as something which is wrong, which is bad. No, it is not. Okay, it is something which is teaching you so much. How you gather yourself again and how you start building yourself again. That's what failure is teaching you. If I have to tell you about mine, imagine how I was screened out from my first attempt of SSB, and how I gathered myself again, and again I locked myself in a room, started preparing for SSB, and then went for the second time, and second time I was through. I was in academy. So if I would not have done that, if I would not have been screened out, I would not have worked that hard. I would not have ever explored that potential of mine, that I can work so hard and I can work so well on myself and become such a better version of myself. So remember that, okay? Failures are important and you need to focus on your progress rather than the results all the time. Let's go to the fourth point. Okay, so the fourth point is belief. Whatever you believe, good or bad, forms your world. Yes. So your belief is something which is making or breaking you every single day. So remember to have that belief so strong that nobody else can come in this world and tell you that, no, you are not good enough. Okay. So after my 12th class, because of the financial crunches at my home, my mother told me that, Anita, let's do some stitching course. You should do some stitching course, and then after that you will be able to earn some money, more money with tuitions. Then I told her, no, I want to do my graduation and I'm going to score good marks in my 12th class. I will be getting some scholarship and then I want to complete my graduation. That's the minimum I want to do. And it was kind of a shock for them, but that's okay. And but I had this belief that if you make me graduate, sky is the limit for me. Okay, and that's what I did. And I'm attaching a photograph here of my house just for you all to see that if you feel that only kids from the good background or the rich background or someone who is privileged only these people have the energy to dream, you are wrong. Okay, so that's what I'm going to tell you here. Belief is something which will make or break you and your journey. So remember to have such good belief on yourself that you are going to form a world which you deserve. Okay, also remember the last thing which I'll tell you, and then one more bonus tip. The last thing is try affirmations. Okay, when we see too much of progress around us, when we see too much of information around us which was not there when I was growing up, you tend to believe that you are not worthy enough of all the success. So try affirmations, okay? Say 5 positive things to yourself as soon as you wake up in the morning. Please do not pick up your first thing in the morning as your phone. Your phone should not be the first thing you should be watching as I told in my last video, that is something which is a piece of garbage. So you will not pick up the piece of garbage in the morning. What you will do is you will sit down at a place and you'll close your eyes and you will tell yourself 5 positive affirmations that today is a beautiful day. I am a beautiful, strong, peaceful person. I am becoming a better version of myself every single day. I am working hard on myself and I will build the life I deserve. So any sort of these 5 things you should be saying it to yourself every single day before you start your day. Conquer your mind and your body will follow. That's what I tell my kids when I take their classes, that please conquer your mind. Most of the things are problematic when you do not conquer your mind and you keep wandering here and there and you keep believing every thought which it throws at you. You are not supposed to believe every thought which your mind is telling you. So and the last bonus tip I'll give you is take pride in dressing up. Take pride in yourself and your appearance, because your appearance is something which is making or breaking the first impression. And yes, you do not need all the trendy clothes which are going in, or you do not need loads and loads of jewelry, or maybe your nails to be manicured or pedicured. No, just basic hygiene and good basic clothes you should have. All you should have is straight posture, keep your chin up, speak to people with a lot of confidence, and be proud about your everything, your background, your parents, your achievements. Never let anyone belittle you about anything which you cannot control. No one can control where you are born. No one can control what your parents are doing. Your parents might be setting up a shop at the roadside. That's okay. In fact, you should be proud of the fact that they work so hard. Give yourself a pat. Go and touch feet of your parents every single day, so that you are filled with so much of gratitude that no one else can outside tell you that you are not good enough. Okay. And again, I tried switching on my fan and it was making so much of noise that I had to switch it off, and now I am kind of all sweating. So let's close this video, and this was all my favorite tips for anyone who is feeling underconfident, for anyone who needs some sort of motivation to work on their confidence level. If this video was really good or it helped you, do give me a thumbs up, a like, and don't forget to share and subscribe. I think that's how YouTubers say it. Okay, so you are only supposed to subscribe if you like the content, if you are feeling that you want to watch more. And do let me know if it is something which was a hit series. Give me a thumbs up and I'll be making more on this series so that we can tackle all the things ourselves and we can make a better world altogether, especially for our youth. Thank you. Jai Hind.